the first item that we're going to note in Compliance 2022 is this junk fee initiative. And so some of you may recall the first part of 2022 came with a lot of initiatives by the CFPB. We'll cover the deposit related ones here, but that paragraph that I snapped from the write-up on this, in that first line, it talks about saving households billions of dollars. The idea here is that the CFPB does not like all of the fees that banks charge, and there are several fees that we charge, but most of them have good reason. We're going to talk a lot about overdrafts today, and I'm a firm believer, and our team is this way as well, that if you don't have the money, you shouldn't buy the stuff. And if we had more time today and we're in person, I've got a great video that Steve Martin does on SNL that goes along with us. And he has an instruction manual. You can go seek that out outside of this program, but it's that simple. If you don't have the money, you shouldn't buy the stuff. And if you do, there's a penalty for that, right? Well, they don't like those penalties. They don't like charging for services that you provide. They mention things like they're trying to correlate them to resort fees. If you've ever gone on vacation and your price is advertised at whatever it is, but then there's small print for all these little fees that nickel and dime you along the way. That's what they're trying to portray banks as here with this junk fee initiative. If you're to read on in this paragraph, what they're looking for is getting input from the public. And then they kind of in the very last part of the write-up, and I don't have that part here, they want input from you as well, but mostly from the public to try to create guidance and formulate regulations down the road as they move and shake on this. This thing isn't over yet. They started off the year with this. They haven't swung back to it directly, but indirectly with some of the overdraft stuff that we'll talk about today, they have. So why am I sharing it with you here today? Make sure that you've let management know that this is something that is absolutely real. And the example you can give is they're started with overdrafts. They're trying to manipulate the industry there and make changes in that space. And there's going to be more to come there as well. And it's not limited to deposits either. The second item here, and there's unfortunately in this headlines for 2022, there is a lot of reference to overdrafts. We've got a whole session on that a little bit later on here. This was kind of the opener for the year as it relates to their ongoing discussion of overdrafts. And